Edward, say some more. I can't hear you.
Wait for him to get his headset on.
Yeah. Maybe we should have waited a tiny bit. He wasn't ready yet.
Well, good morning, everybody. On behalf of Edward.
Let me pull up our notes. So we had somebody sign up to the website.
Oh. Is there a name?
Yeah, there's a name. Let me find it. And it might be the same guy that around the same time posted on our subreddit. Did you guys see that?
Well, I was talking to somebody on the subreddit.
Hey, Edward, we can't hear you. He knows. Okay.
I assume he's working on it.
Sorry, what did you say, Brian?
I was had a big discussion with somebody last week.
On our Reddit?
Yeah, well, he was commenting on the sub. You talking about somebody that posted something on the sub?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. No.
Do you have it set to see all notifications? Or I don't even know if YouTube or if Reddit works that way.
It just usually shows up in my feed if somebody posts something. And when did they post it?
3 days ago. People of the people for the people.
Huh. I'll have to have a look afterwards.
I mean, if we want, we could discuss it here and put it on the screen and stuff. If it's worth it, I mean. I already replied to him, by the way, to try to get him into one of these meetings. He didn't reply. No. But maybe he thought he's solving the problem by signing up for our website.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not all working yet, so it's not like that's bring him to our meetings.
Yeah.
And by the way, it needs to be changed that way where it's all a funnel, right? The website is a funnel. The next point is, at least for now in our current state, is to get them on the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Edward were talking about how to change that, but it's not done yet. So the website doesn't take you to a live stream right now.
Okay.
So here, let me put this on the screen. The discussion we had on Reddit, because part of what we need to do is get focus on our interactions with the new people and what we should be saying and doing to get them in, and what we maybe shouldn't be saying, and maybe who should be saying it, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So here it is. You guys seeing it? You want me to read it?
Well, I'm reading it now.
Okay. He's focusing on US. And he says he has ideas for grassroots, whatever. And then he says, what's your opinion? What's your plan? What's your goal? Tell me when you're done so I can go to my reply.
All right, go ahead if you want.
Okay.
Are we not going to be hearing from Edward today?
I don't know. Where are we? Okay, so here's what I said. I only answered the one question. What is your plan? We're currently building or trying to build the team needed to make KAOS. We're doing things like setting up the website, making our constitution, etc. and we do live meetings about these things. We're doing them live in order to attract new people and for transparencies. So then I ask him, what sort of grassroots do you have in mind? We invite you to join the meetings to tell us your ideas and to hear our ideas. If you're interested, please DM me with your email address and I'll add you to the calendar invite. We currently do our meetings on Sundays at 8 a.m. Central. FYI, we're focused on the whole world, not just the US. He didn't reply and it didn't DM me. So what do you think of that? Is that good?
Yeah, I think that was a good reply.
Okay. You know, I initially thought that it should be you replying, you know.
Well, it doesn't matter. I think your reply was good.
Okay. You know, eventually it does need to be not just you anyway. So it needs to be multiple people.
That's right.
So,
yeah. Yeah.
And I guess I was trying to throw it on you because I wasn't sure how to reply. But then something came to me and was like, okay, this looks pretty good. I think you would be okay with this. Everyone else would be okay with this.
Yeah, I was. I am.
Oh, Edward's trying to talk to us? No?
he
says
he
says he needs to reboot.
Yeah, that's what I saw that. Yeah. Well, we'll let him keep trying for a bit. Yeah. So anyway, that was a decent response. Hopefully he gets back to us. Sometimes it takes a couple of days.
I don't know why he hasn't already. Like,
yeah.
When was this? That was 3 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Give him some time. All right. So, well, while we're waiting,
have you did you find that email looking for that?
Yes.
thing?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. I looked at the Constitution. That Constitution, that's applying to our website that we have now, or to the
no, the Constitution has nothing to do with our website. It is to do with us.
The main goal of KAOS.
It has to do with how our organization runs.
Yeah. There's a couple of things in the wording of it that I'm a little bit concerned about. There's a mention of being able to comment without consequences. Now, we can't guarantee there's no consequences.
I don't even know who wrote that. I don't want to put things in there that don't mean anything.
Yeah, well, to me,
that sentence doesn't mean anything. So we obviously take that out.
Yeah, well, it's something that we can't guarantee. You know,
well, I don't want flowery language in the Constitution.
Yeah,
that's a flowery, stupid language.
Okay,
it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure Edward wrote all that stuff, right? So,
well, it doesn't matter. I don't care who wrote it. If it's bad, it needs to be taken out.
Yeah. I just I feel funny trying to promise that there's no repercussions for anything you say, when there's always repercussions to everything anybody says. You know, and it may not have anything to do with
that's what I mean. Like it's a statement that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
What he was trying to say was something like,
well, there shouldn't
we're not going
be
to censor, but we already have language for that we've been chiseling, and we just need to stick to the language we've already came up with, or improve on it. But that is not an improvement. No consequences.
Yeah.
No cause and effect in our system.
No, there always is. There's always something.
Always cause and effect.
You guys hear?
Hey, we can hear you.
Yes.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Well, you're with us now.
Yep. I don't know why I had to reboot, but hey, computers, go figure.
So, Edward, Brian, and I started talking about the Constitution. Were you? So, Brian, did you like edit some of the language? Did you make improvements?
I didn't change anything. I just read it over.
Okay.
And
did you have ideas of shit to change besides the one you mentioned?
Well, it's mostly that. There was a couple of mentions in it about not having consequences, and that's, like I said, I we'll have to reword those things.
Okay, what was the original concern you had?
there's
I
a
was
couple.
offline when that happened.
Yeah, there's a couple of spots in the Constitution that mention that we're creating a system for people to comment or be able to participate without consequences. And we can't really say that. There's always consequences to anything anybody ever says.
That's true. The main thing I was looking at on the consequences part was dealing with, you don't have to worry about someone coming in and slamming on you personally, saying you're wrong, you're, this, that, get name calling and things like that.
But people can do that.
Yeah, people can do that. We're not going to stop people from,
right. But
obviously there's certain terms maybe that we don't, we're not fond of them using as far as name calling, but people are going to dispute opinions all the time. So
right, and that's why I liked the idea originally where they could have the replies in those threads instead of having to make a completely new post every time someone had wanted to comment on something else.
It's
kind of congressed.
By the way, the Constitution is not about trying to say anything about the eventual chaos system. The Constitution is only about how you us three and the other people that would get involved in this interact with each other to make the chaos system.
So this is
anything else.
Okay, well that was my original question here. Is this Constitution then is not for the eventual chaos system we were building. It's about how we conduct ourselves in the building.
But that's the same thing, because later when chaos is here, and if people ask how the fuck is this organization run, it's still our Constitution, the same one.
Okay, so it has to apply all the way around, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's just simpler than that. It's how you and me interact with each other. Yeah,
but it's also how we expect everybody to interact when the whole thing's running.
Everybody that is in our level, not the users.
Oh, not the users.
Well,
no.
I mean, in a sense, in a sense, the users are forced to interact the way we say, because we have ways of booting people out. If you dox somebody, you're out. Yeah, and those things are managed by us. Yeah, the chaos. What do you call us? The contributors, related to making the Constitution. Like if we're gonna make an amendment to the Constitution, that's us doing it. And later when we have chaos, we will enlist like our user base too.
Yes, that's right.
I mean, right now all we really are is an administrative head.
Yeah, okay.
We're working on getting it up in that, and we've got to set the standards. We've got to be held to the higher standards.
So anyway, is that the only part? I mean, that seems kind of small. There was a lot of shit in there that needed. And
no, there is more, but mostly related.
Get them updated.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should just I guess I need to write another version, or like with changes.
That was the point. Yeah. You rewrite it.
Yeah.
Don't try to
rewrite it. Make the changes.
Fucking rewrite it.
Okay.
Yeah. You rewrite it, make the changes, and then we go together, looking over it, and vote whether or not that's a complete system.
Okay. Well, I'm getting a little better idea of what we're looking at, because I wasn't sure if this was just applied to the website or if it applied to the eventual chaos.
Well, do you remember why we decided to write this now?
Not exactly.
Because you wanted to set up a leadership role, and we agreed that in order to do that, we need a Constitution.
Okay. All right.
We got to have a backbone.
Otherwise, we wouldn't even be working on the Constitution.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's the only reason we started it. It was because, we decided we can't make a leadership role without having a Constitution. That would be 100% dictatorship.
Okay. All right. That makes sense now. That's all starting to make sense to me now.
By the way, you agreed to all this like a couple months ago.
Yeah. I don't think I
He's had a lot of things change.
Yeah. I didn't quite get the full concept there. So now I'm starting to get more of a concept of it. Okay.
Rewrite that, and you get a chance to rewrite it and present it, and we'll go over it, and we'll make our decisions collectively as to
Yeah.
we all agree to it or not. And
Okay.
any changes that might need.
Okay. All right. It's making sense to me now. I will get on that.
I have not gotten the how it works up on this on the web page yet. Not
Okay.
intentionally. Real life threw me a hell of a curveball today or this week.
Okay.
So I've been focusing on other things that took priority.
All right. Sure. Yeah. You got life. You got to live your life, man.
Yeah,
Life-
and I got to have
I'm
the bills
guessing-
paid.
I'm guessing no more edits to the website. No other edits.
I didn't get any. I didn't get any of them done yet. No.
No.
I was setting up my I spent 4 days resetting my server up to get it to operate properly. I went to throw in one of the themes I thought would work, and it completely crashed the Joomla account. So I got to redo my server install again and find a different template to start over. It's
So
I don't
that,
know what
that
happened,
template
but
you used,
a template I used wiped
broke?
everything out and just gives me a white page.
so something about that template doesn't work with our back end.
Something with that template is broken. I don't know what. So I'm
But
going
you
to
think
look
it's the
around for
template,
different
not our
templates.
end.
Yeah, it's
So
the
you have to
template.
find another template.
Exactly. Because the way this template looks, it looks like I've got to piecemeal everything together myself. I don't have the time to do that. Not with try to keep everything else in life going on and all that. I'm over what be able to take that kind of time right now. Not something I wouldn't look at later down the line if we want to upgrade, but I need to look for themes that are compatible and complete.
Yeah. Don't make it difficult for yourself. Try to find the easy way.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing all this on my testing server where I can reinstall and that without ruining the website, the production website.
Okay. So nothing to talk about on the website. No more to talk about in the Constitution. I think we've kind of finished talking about this kind of thing, Robert's Rules of Order, and how we can implement in our meetings.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think we have anything new to talk about.
All right. Nothing pressing. A couple of things there. Well, I just want to mention that I will be getting better internet soon. Well, soon in the next probably 2-3 months. We just found out that they're putting in fiber optic in my area.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got fiber.
Yeah.
I got 1 gig upload, and I think it's advertised as 1 gig download, 1 gig upload.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is going to be way better than what we have right now.
Meanwhile, here I am with AT&T and it's 5G wireless connection to the tower.
Oh,
Yeah, but I pulled down at 152 megabyte per second.
Okay.
So it gives me enough speed to do what I got to do.
Yeah. Well,
and I'm streaming shows, working on a computer, got 2 phones going all on it at the same time, and no slowdown.
by the way, last week, guys, I screwed something up. When we went live, when I originally set up the link for StreamYard, I put it on my Uniting the Cults channel, not the other one. That's why we had 2 people from Uniting the Cults join our live stream.
Oh.
I mean, I was still able to download it and upload it on the KAOS channel, but it wasn't live on the KAOS channel.
I see.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't make that mistake again.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, you're only human.
I'm sure you disappointed thousands of people.
I what? People?
Yeah, you probably disappointed thousands
Oh,
of people.
shit. Yeah. More like 3 or 4, but yeah.
Yeah.
Not thousands, but 3 or 4 individual people.
Yeah.
But
So I did a follow-up podcast with Christian Reeves. I don't know if you guys noticed, I posted that first podcast. Yeah. And so we can share that anywhere. if anybody wants to post that someplace else. And there's a follow-up that'll be coming out here, I don't know, in the next couple of weeks, I suppose. And
Okay.
yeah.
I'll throw that up on the webpage.
Yeah. Can you just get the link from the Reddit that I posted, or do I need to email you guys the link?
Here's the link.
Oh no, I can use the link from the Reddit.
Okay.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll send in.
The second podcast went pretty well, I think. Afterwards, I'm always thinking about all the things I forgot to say, eh? So it could have went better, but I think it went pretty well.
321 episodes he's got so far.
Yeah, he's been going for a while, quite a while. I don't know what his how many people he's getting watching them. I'd like to know, but I don't know where to get that information. Anyway,
you asked him if we can republish this on our channel?
Yeah. We can do anything we want, he said.
So okay, so I can go ahead and download and upload. All right.
Yeah.
How do I download? Let's see. Click on this. Let's see if this works. This might not let me, by the way, because I have an app that downloads stuff on the internet, but some websites it doesn't do.
Yeah.
And this is a workaround, to be clear. Let's see what happens. Is it downloading? It looks like it's downloading.
Mm-hmm.
No, failed to load.
Oh no.
Nope. So the only way this is going to work is if he sends me the file. I can't download it from his website.
So the link,
that being the case,
the link is not good enough.
I don't know what you're saying. What I'm saying is there's websites and okay, so my software that I'm using to download from a website, there can be incompatibility issues, and there is one right here, so I can't download it.
And what you're trying to download is the whole
video.
The whole
as
video
a file.
Podcast.
Yeah. And I can't. So
I
need you to go back to him and say, could you please, and beg, could you please send us the raw, not the raw, but the edited video file so we can republish? I wasn't able to download it. Or you could say my tech guy wasn't able to download it.
And based on this system here, I'm not going to be able to direct access it either.
Okay, so
I need to have an actual link.
What exactly am I asking for? I'm asking for the file.
The video file.
Asking for the video file.
Yep.
And because we weren't able to download it ourselves from your website.
Okay. It's not good enough that where are you trying to put this on our website or what?
On our channel and on our website and
on our channel, on our website, and just providing
a
link is not good enough.
Yeah, I'll have to have the actual file on the website, which we've got the space for.
Yeah.
Now, if it was on YouTube, we could do this.
Okay. All right, so we're trying to put it on YouTube, is what we're trying to do, right?
We're trying to put it on our YouTube and on our website, and we can't from this weird website he has that all these downloading software don't know anything about.
It's probably a custom made
website. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look into that.
And I'm gonna watch this at some point. I'm sure it was good, right?
Well, I think it went pretty well. It's long though. Like all together with this, they're 2.5 hours each. So we went pretty long. And
this is just the first one.
Yeah, and this is just the first one.
Cool.
So that's like 5 hours of stuff to go through. I don't expect you guys to watch that. I mean, I just cover the same stuff we already know. So, but it's up to you.
Really, I was hoping to hear something new. There's nothing new.
Oh, hey! He's got him on YouTube.
Oh.
Sit right here. You can watch and listen to the podcast here or via the following platforms. YouTube is the first one listed.
Okay. So if you go to the YouTube site, you might be able to just copy it from there.
Yes. So hold on.
Yeah,
It's this one.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Let me try to get it on my end. Ignore. Okay, let's see. Why does it take so long to load? I don't get it.
Mine was taking a while to load too. I mean, it took me 5 minutes just to get into the StreamYard account the first
Why
time.
is it trying to load the whole playlist with 100 items? Cancel this. What the hell is this?
You're copying every episode.
Is that what it was doing? How do I get
I
Here,
don't know.
I'll get the share link. There it is. Copy. Paste. Here we go. Yeah, this is gonna work.
Okay.
There it is. I'm downloading it now.
All right.
And I'll be able to link to it directly
Yeah,
from
so you don't
YouTube.
have to ask him You don't have to ask him anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got something that my brother gave me an idea, and it kind of throws a wrench into a lot of what we've done as far as labeling and stuff. I don't know. So it was a good enough idea that I think I should bring it up with you guys. I don't know if we need to pay it any attention or change anything, but so he came up with a different idea for a different name instead of KAOS. And I know we've already done a bunch of, stuff with the term KAOS and everything, so I hate to even bring it up. But I thought it was kind of good enough that it should be discussed. So we should at least think about it. So he was talking about back in the Roman days and stuff like this, or way back in history, when people had a grievance, they would write graffiti on the wall. If they were pissed off at their emperor or whatever, they probably draw a picture of him with a sucking dick or something, and graffiti like that was a message to the leaders. And if they're getting a lot of bad graffiti, well, they better clean up their act or change the way they're doing things, right? So anyway, it was a political statement. Graffiti was very much a political statement. And so he was suggesting that we should call the system the wall. And call it the wall. And when people post stuff, it's called tagging.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's terms like it's written on the wall are pretty classic terms that kind of fit into what we're doing, So
I does the KAOS thing, but I don't know that the second one fits any better.
I don't
They're
know.
Both good.
Yeah, it's a little less aggressive in the sense that KAOS. A lot of people kind of they have a lot of thoughts about chaos. It's causing chaos, right? And so a little less controversial, maybe. Anyway, I just thought I'd put it out there because I thought it is kind of a fitting term to use. So anyway, I thought I'd mention it. I don't know if it's worth changing anything, but I thought I'd put it out there and let you guys kind of.
I don't think it's worth changing. Should we do a vote? All for changing, say yay.
I'll hold. I have a concern.
Hold means I want to review. Okay,
go ahead.
I did a little research on the naming plan. There are trademarks on the name.
Oh, okay.
KAOS?
No,
the wall.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
so we can't use that.
There is the album. By
you got the album. There's movies out by the name that was put out in 2017, so it is copywritten.
Yeah.
So we can't use that without getting permission from the main sources of those trademarks, as far as I know. Not saying we couldn't, but then we've got to go through the process. If we're going to change the name, we need to buy the domain name that matches with it, because they're not going to be able to figure out KAOS now equals the wall.
Yeah.
So we'd have to, I mean, this is something that we'd have, not only would we be rebranding, but we'd have to change a lot on the front end as well as the back end.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just thought
bringing that up as a concern.
Yeah. And yeah, I know that's definitely going to be a big concern. And I'm not saying we should change the name. I just thought it was worth thinking about, you know?
Okay.
I didn't, I'm not pushing for a name change or anything, but I kind of felt like I was holding back information that maybe, I don't know, maybe you guys would just really, really love it or something. I can look
further into it, see if we can get away with it.
I wouldn't worry about it too much unless we decide that we're thinking that it should be a change. I just wanted to put it out there in our minds. I'll bring it up at the next meeting and see if you guys have had any thoughts on it. But
okay,
I just wanted to put it out there for the moment. And
hey, Brian, I forgot to answer your question right at the beginning of this meeting. You asked, "Is there a name to the guy that registered on our website?" His name is Richard Ferraro.
Okay, doesn't ring a bell to me.
But the username he chose is ForumNet.
Yeah.
That seems to be like an automatic username thing.
Yeah.
Like our system is generating it or something. But anyway, this is the first time it's happened. We should like develop a, I don't know, set of policies for what to do when somebody registers.
We should, there should be some kind of at least welcome into the group kind of response or something. Eh? Can we respond to these people?
We could, as long as I've got their address. I'm checking something right now because I've got two different people that tried to log in and had failed attempts. So, let me, I'll have to look into it and I'll let you guys know, see what's going on. There may be a block in the system that's causing it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So that could have been the same guy. That could have been the same guy trying several attempts before he got in, maybe.
It could have. I can pull up the emails or the email addresses and that and find out. I just got to figure out where I got to look at it, but
okay.
Yeah, we'll go from there, I guess, because right now I'm not finding it. I'll have to have a little more or less press time to do it. But I'll go in and find that information out and I'll email you guys on it and what I found in that. Because it's going to take me probably a good half hour, 40 minutes to get everything figured out.
All right, well, we won't worry about it too much.
So what does the system do? Like, what is triggered when somebody registers? Do they get a welcome message?
They register, they're supposed to get a welcome message in their email. So hopefully they're checking their spam accounts too, or their junk email accounts. And if they're not getting it, I need to know about it so I can look into it to fix it.
You know what? So when people join the website, we need to have a little bit more stuff. Brian, what do you think of posting something and maybe multiple things to get the ball rolling as a discussion place? We're trying to make this be the eventual replacement to Reddit. So we should have some things there. Maybe, Brian, you could go through what you've written on Reddit that you think could be put here. Things designed, instead of telling people stuff, asking people stuff to get them to reply.
So as if I'm commenting to them specifically.
Right. Just give me a couple of minutes so I can set that up, change that around. Because
and Brian, in general, I would like you to do that. I mean, I know you wrote essays where you're telling people stuff, but imagine writing a bunch of posts that is almost nothing about telling them things. Here's my ideas. Instead, it's asking them things to get them to think.
Yeah.
And if you put a bunch of posts like that on this discussion forum, they might reply, and then shit can start happening. the guy that came in, today and looked at this, he could tell we haven't started using it.
Yeah. So things like just asking them for their opinion on different aspects of the KAOS system, that kind of thing.
Or more general shit. What do you think of democracy? Do you think we need more democracy?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. There's a million philosophy questions you could be asking related to
KAOS.
Yeah,
I really like to, push people on whether or not they feel like that, the premise of the introduction. I'd like to push that narrative a little bit more and see whether or not they actually feel the same way, that, where society is holding itself back by,
I would do another thing. I would go to ChatGPT and say, hey, ChatGPT, brainstorm a bunch of questions that I can use to help people think about this. And I'm sure it'll come up with some stuff you didn't think of.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that.
Let me put that in the meeting minutes. Let's see.
Let's call it questions for new subscribers.
Need some posts on website forum designed as questions to get people to say their opinion. And maybe use ChatGPT to brainstorm questions and full posts. You might as well say, give me some posts too. Or like if ChatGPT gives you a good question you like, then tell it, now generate a whole post around this question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not quite understanding what you mean by generate a post about it.
So a question alone isn't enough as a post. You probably want a little bit of summary right before the question, maybe some thoughts after the question. A sentence is not enough as a post.
Yeah.
So when you ask ChatGPT for some brainstorming, you're asking him for a single sentence, a single question, multiple of them. And then if you see one you like, then tell it, okay, on this question, now make a whole post and be clear. Say, we have a website. We're trying to get people to do this. You know what I mean? Tell it the goals.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try that. And so this will be something that people can just find on the website on its own. And it's also going to, when they sign up, it's something that will come to their attention. Is that, it'll pop up on the page.
I don't know if it does now, but I think it needs to. As soon as they as soon as they register, it should be very clear that the forum's there. So somehow, I don't know how, but it should throw
I've got it set up. I've got it set up that once they register and solidify it as sign in, it will go right to the forum.
Okay. So this will be in the forum.
I've got it set up. Yeah.
And people can access that without even signing up as well if they go to the forum, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's making sense.
Yeah, that might be the thing that gets them to register.
Yeah.
I do need to read.
I think we need to. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Based on what Brian was sitting there saying, dealing with having the conversations, that I've got to reset the forum one step on it where it allows for the conversations instead of just the initial posts. You see what I'm saying? Right now, based on what we discussed last week or the week before, I've got it set up where the only post that can be made is the main topic post, no replies to it. I got to reset that so they can have the replies to it. Apparently, I misunderstood Brian with the way he was wanting it to have done.
I mean, I think the forum, we were saying it's just replicating Reddit.
Right.
Posts and comments.
Right. And I've got to set it up for the comments still. So, but I'm working on it. I did. Okay. I found out about our two people, two totally different people, but it's pretty much the same email address. So, but they weren't activated, which means they didn't bother looking for their emails. Either that or they were bots.
Yeah, maybe.
So I think we should be putting at least as much effort on our website forum as we do on our subreddit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So anytime anyone's thinking to post to the subreddit, I want you to think first to post to our website.
Okay.
And maybe do
And there's
both.
nothing wrong. Yeah, that's what I was going to. There's nothing wrong for having the multiple locations of the same information, because that's just more information for the bots and that to grab to say, oh, well, here's this, and they'll combine it into one. They'll make it as this is what this user said, instead of being a case of this is what this user said, and then here's another place somewhere else, the same user using the same information. The bots can search that out, so it's just no repeats.
I'm not understanding what you mean by the bots. Whose bots? Whose bots are searching this stuff?
AI,
like the website crawlers and shit.
crawlers, everything, all the search engines and that.
You know
they
what a
pull
crawler
all
is?
that information.
Okay. Yeah. When somebody's doing a search for some information, that will come up.
Exactly.
If that's what they're looking for. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. And we want to drive more to the website because of the fact that's going to improve our website's findings on the web searches.
Mm-hmm. The more it's used,
people are going to be like,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
The more it's used, the more we're going to climb.
Yeah.
So when I said crawler, have you heard that term before, Brian?
Yeah, well, I believe I understand what you mean. Okay. Yeah, well, it's basically when people are doing a search. Whenever I go to
no. In order for Google to know our website exists, what Google is doing is it made a bot that searches the entire internet. It crawls the internet.
Yeah.
And so it'll find a webpage like chaosnow.com and it'll crawl through every page on it.
Yeah.
Okay. To index it. And now it is searchable on Google.
Yes.
So and what Edward is seeing is evidence of those bot crawlers looking at our website.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that, but okay.
Yeah, we're actually averaging close to 7,000 robots a day.
Wow.
Scan it. So we need to get information on the website because I tell you what, we're going to get up there.
Yeah. Okay.
So we need to get people to funnel into the website and start posting their stuff to the website. I know it's very rough looking right now. It's not a case of that. Don't base us on what we've got right now because we are a startup. We're still fine tuning everything.
Yeah.
But for all intents and purposes, it is usable. And as they see through the time, things are going to change on the website. It's going to look better. It's going to be more, you got to go look at this website because they really got this laid out and it works. Yeah. You can find your information. But I've got to have the information for us to do it.
Yeah. I'll start pushing it a lot more once you get the chance to put the how it works part on there. And so far I haven't been pushing it too much because it's not all the information,
Right.
So as soon as that's ready, I'll start pushing it a lot more.
Yeah, I'll work on it today and I'll get that how it works up today.
Yeah. It's whenever you get to it. If you got things you got to deal with, it's when you can.
Yeah. Well, Sundays are usually my dead day on anything being done. So.
Okay. Anyway.
All right. Are we done talking about things? I want to talk about something cool unrelated to chaos.
Okay.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop the live, or do you guys okay with this being talked about?
Well, it depends. Is it something we need to have live?
It's not about chaos.
Okay.
I think it'd be best if we went out of the live stream if we're going to go off.
All right. So you guys want to end it then?
All right.
I vote.
Do you have anything else?
No, nothing else. I don't want.
Okay, let's go ahead and end it, and we'll see everybody next week. And we're gonna have our private conversation now.
Okay. Thanks, guys.